All right, guys, welcome to November. Yes, we made it through October successfully. Apparently, all the advice that Clyde Bigsby gave us and all the fun we had powered us right on through to have an awesome Halloween, awesome month of October, and now we're cruising right on into November. And yes, we got one of our favorite fellas back. We got Sea-Dog back. Outstanding. So much positivity from that guy. I don't know how he does it, but I'm sure we will see plenty more from Sea-Dog. I know it was a little touch and go there for a minute, being stuck in the dungeon and whatnot, but the power of positivity will always carry you through, just like we always say. But we got him back, and that's awesome. So this month, we're going to have a ton more fun. Is it going to be as awesome as October? Well, October was pretty tough to, reach. We set the bar pretty high for ourselves, but that's not going to slow us down. We're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to continue to progress and grow and do things, and we're going to focus on, just riding this year out that's been crazy and rough times, but we're going to, all the way through the rest of the year, we're just going to have a good time regardless of all the craziness that goes on around us. We can still be positive, and we will be positive. Remember, all last week we talked about assuming. Don't assume just because there's bad things out there in the news and whatnot that the world is so negative and things are so bad. Don't assume that without providing hard proof. That would be a negative assumption to assume that things are going to be all bad and there's still stuff going on that isn't fun. Yeah, that happens, but that doesn't stop our positivity. That also doesn't stop you from being able to assume that things can be good. So, if there's no proof of the negativity and there's no proof of the positivity, we can at least focus on the positive part. And remember, if you have goals and you have dreams, focusing on those things is how you get there. So you want to make those assumptions come true? Focus on the positivity. So November is a great time of year to start focusing and reshifting. We're closing out the year a little bit. We're getting to the end. It's time to start being thankful. And yes, it's Thanksgiving, the month of Thanksgiving. Now, whether you celebrate or not, it is, because we're starting to wrap up the year, it is a great time to start focusing on the things that we're thankful for, the things that we've overcome throughout the year. Sometimes the things we overcome, we made it through yesterday, Sometimes that's as good as it gets. We made it through that last bad thing, or we made it over that hurdle that we didn't think we could do. Sometimes the little wins over time create a big win. We're still here. We're still going. We could have gave up a long time ago, but we didn't. We kept pushing forward, and now we're towards the end of the year. It's time to start looking back and being very thankful for the things that we've accomplished, where we are, and the little things as well. So that's what we're going to focus on this month of November, Thanksgiving month, being thankful. Each week, each day, we're going to talk about different ways to look at the year we've had and still what's to come and be thankful for stuff. Like me, sometimes I'm thankful for funny videos about turkeys. Just like this video posted by Motorcycle Memoir. I don't know who that is. YouTuber posted a really funny video about the strange behavior of turkeys. That's pretty funny. So thank you for that, Motorcycle Memoir. Whoever you are, that was a pretty funny video. The other thing we're going to start doing is, I said there's a lot of negative news out there. Yep, there's a ton of negative news out there. But that's not what we do. I don't give a crap about the negative news. Because, there's that snap again, there is positive news out there, and it gets shut down by the negative news. So you know what? I'm going to go against the mainstream, and we're going to focus on positive news stories that are out there. So in a new segment I like to call Positively Positive News Stories, that's what we're going to talk about. Alright, Positively Positive News Stories, here we go. Earlier this month, a website called Good News Good Stories, yep, a whole entire website devoted to good news stories, they're out there, They posted a story about a 7-year-old spreading some good vibes. Kavanaugh Bell, a young 7-year-old from Gaithersburg, Maryland, that's a tough word, he launched a food pantry after having been bullied a little bit. He decided, I don't like the way that feels, and he saw some people struggling, and he said, I don't like the way that feels, and he decided to start giving out goodie bags to neighbors in need. This spread into him starting to donate food, and as the word spread and his mom helped him with this, he started to amass a ton of donations to help give out to people, so much so that they fill an entire semi-truck to go deliver food to people. He was also donated an entire section of a warehouse to be able to store the food as it's collected to be loaded on the semi-truck and then delivered. This is amazing. This came from a 7-year-old. A 7-year-old is out pushing good vibes into the world, helping people. A 7-year-old. Why doesn't this make mainstream news? Weird. To go along with all his efforts, of course, he created a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Twitter account called Cool and Dope. Sounds different, but you check it out, and the 7-year-old kid, he's all over it, killing it, helping people. It's outstanding. I love it. And that's a really good vibe story, man. A 7-year-old. And I'm sure there are more out there, youngsters, that are giving back and getting in and doing things for the community, for everybody. That's great. Why don't we see it on mainstream media? Let's stick with the good positive vibes. So if you want to learn more about Cool and Dope, you can check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you want to read more stories like this, you can go to thegoodnewsnetwork.org. Great articles, tons of interesting stuff. I'll do some more here, but there's tons of good news out there that's fun and interesting and gets you pumped up to go do good stuff. All right, so that's our positively positive news for today. So on with the positivity. Let's check out our coolish ghoulish, oh wait, it's not October anymore, our cool cat friends, and see what they got for us on this awesome Monday, November 2nd, the first day of Monday. I have to stop doing the snap thing. It is ridiculous.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, November, the thankful month, the turkey month. November, Monday, November the 2nd. And the national day today is, I thought we should have had it last month because of the name of it, but it's National Deviled Egg Day. I mean, a deviled egg. Really? Should have been in October, but it isn't. It's today. I thought it was like a big thing in the 50s, having hors d'oeuvres and different stuff like that. Kind of started with housewives and everybody always being home. But I guess it's been around a really long time. I mean, the first recorded recipe was like in 1786, where it's mentioned about a hard-boiled egg with the yolk and the this and that and stuff. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. So, I mean, they're called so many different names. Salad dressing, they're stuffed eggs, dressed eggs, blah, blah, blah eggs. But I know them as deviled eggs too, just like you. And I love me a really good deviled egg. People put shrimp in them and anchovies and all kinds of stuff. I'm a basic girl. I just like, a little seasoning and the mayonnaise. And then you gotta have the paprika sprinkled on the top, So it looks a little red like that. But I love deviled egg. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I love them. They're really yummy. And I was really polite and didn't stick the whole thing in my mouth. So, if you are making some deviled eggs, they're really easy on National Deviled Egg Day.
Hey guys, how you doing? Well, October's over. Halloween's over. Now it's time to make that list. That all-important list that we all wait for all year long to make. No, not that list. That list is for next month. You guys thought I was talking about your Christmas list, right? No. Actually, I'm talking about a list that we should always have year-round. And I know we've talked about it here on the morning routine, and I've talked about it with you guys. That's right. It's the What Am I Thankful For list. Some people have 2 things. Some people have 3 things. But I'm going to encourage you guys to do a little something different. Take a deep breath and think about this one. Can you write down 10, that's right, 10 things that you're thankful for? So, happy November. And hopefully you guys get that awesome list of 10 things I'm thankful for. And then in a few weeks, we'll worry about that other list. I'm not going to write one because I just don't think I'm on Santa's good list. I think I'm on the naughty list. That's okay. Hey, you guys take care. Happy November.
Thank you.